Hi there. Welcome back to Vanity Fair. My name is Chris Farah. I am super excited to talk to you guys with my beautiful, very, very close friend / co-host for today's episode, talking about one of the greatest shows of all time. It's 90 Day The Single Life. It's season 5. It's episode 5. It's The Art of Micro Cheating with my friend and yours. It's Jake Poodle Anthony from Reality Gaze. Hello.
Hi, Chris Farah.
If
you can be Farah, can I be Vanity?
Of course you can. If you are seeing this on like either Patreon or YouTube, I will tell you, you have a golden, like, I can't tell if you're tan. Are you tan right now, or is this the lighting?
This is a little bit of lighting, but it's also that my trainer beat the shit out of me, so my face is a little red, and it's the glow of survival that I survived whatever he threw at me today in my training session.
The afterglow of afterlife. Yeah.
It's me. I doubted I was going to live for a while, and this is me saying my body survived. So there's no glow like survival.
No, that's true. That's true. That's why. I mean, the truth of the matter is, like,
we should pay people to terrify us, and then
you see on this
run us
show,
over with cars.
The glow up of some of the people on the show is testimony to that. Look at
Kimberly
and look at Liz, like having weathered a storm of men.
Yes. Oh God.
Come out phoenixes, honey. Look so good. Great highlights, both of them.
I know. I want so much better for Liz. I want the world for her.
Me too.
Yeah.
I also don't need Sophie to be like ridiculous.
I hate her.
I can't wait. Okay. I was gonna start with Kimberly, but let's just go into them because I've been just like,
I hate her.
Oh my God. Okay, I don't want to hate. Like, here's the thing. Sophie is a traumatized woman who obviously hates some parts of herself that she shouldn't. And then just now is like changing everything. She looks so vastly different. She obviously has a lot of like things she has to work on. But the way it comes out and the way it's coming out at Liz, who is dealing with cancer right now, and the way that Julia, who I usually like, is being roped into this very mean girl situation, it's like a hard watch.
I'm hesitant to label someone a mean girl unless they completely go there. Sophie's a mean girl. Wow. Yeah, this is bad. It's also someone who gets in trouble and immediately, and where things don't go her way, and immediately blames another woman instead of all the other men that are around her.
That part.
Yeah.
I hate that so much, and it's so true.
Yeah. She'll do that, and even though she's like, and Pedro, the worst thing is Pedro has kind of dismissed her and kind of is playing with her, and she's constantly texting him, yo. She's that girl.
Yes, she is. She like never wanted him more, like she never wanted him more until
I get it.
Until she had him, and then she got like a mild ick, and then she wanted to be like, oh, this guy likes me so much that she gave off a weird vibe to him and his friends. And then instead of like owning up to it, was like, well, I still want him to worship me. And then he was a normal person and went to Liz, and Liz is enjoying her whole ass life with Villa right now. And at the same
that
time,
guy is so hot. Jesus.
He's getting hotter every episode.
He's so hot to me. I'm just like,
so hot.
The red flag was the giant Libra tattoo. As a Libra, I thought that was a red flag. Yeah.
Would you
have
you dated a Libra, and would you? Okay.
I've dated one before. I don't recommend it. I'm still shocked that he was decisive enough to figure out where to put that enormous Libra tattoo, because we're usually not.
He committed at that one moment.
He did. Boy, he committed, did he? It's huge.
Yeah.
It's as one of the more quote unquote problematic signs. I don't know if I would advertise it.
Oh, that's so funny. I love that. I love that you guys know that, because it's like, I'll be honest, as I think a completely unproblematic sign. Like, and you're not by the way, Libra's not the worst unproblematic.
It's definitely not the worst. We're not
Leos and Scorpios
or Geminis. Leos. There's some good things about Leos. Leos are known as just the attention whores of the world, but in a grounded Leo, you can find a lot of good things. I've had that, and I've had my different things with them. Geminis, especially men, I've been kind of screwed. Same thing with male Virgos. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Virgos. Virgos are known as being like anal retentive and like super structured, super organized. Usually big noses, strong noses. I should say strong noses.
That's true with the Virgos. I know my mother's a Gemini, so it tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, back and forth, two-faced. Like.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just so this is where we are. They're obviously fighting. We're talking about Sophie. We're talking about Julie. We're talking about Liz. Sophie's obviously yelling at Liz about whatever, and Liz has like been apologizing, but also doesn't really know what she's apologizing about because in her mind, her conversation with Pedro was maybe crossing the line in the sense that Sophie wished she didn't say shit, and Liz was like, "Well, I was trying to being honest and trying to juggle what had happened before us," and then
she was trying to soften the situation.
Yes.
She was trying to kind of say, hey, she's healing, give her some time. And the thing is, Sophie wanted to be the one, because what Sophie wanted to do is my favorite move is no, but come here. No, but come here.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, with Liz kind of saying she needs time, Pedro kind of went, uh-oh. And so what happened was Sophie wasn't able to handle it herself. And that she got pissed off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she feels like Liz or like pussy blocked her or whatever, like in a way. And you're right. Sophie would have loved a time in which fan language was happening. Mm-hmm. Sophie would have loved like a come hither, don't you dare. But at the same time, yes. So basically at this point, Liz literally is like, I could be dead in 2 years, which is like, shut the fuck up, you stupid bitches. This is so dumb. And then Julie's like, do you want to go see doctor? And for a moment, I forgot that there was a man that was a doctor that the producers certainly didn't set up. Yeah, like for some reason, because this was the episode and that man had happened the other episode, we really didn't see him. I forgot that. And then I was like, Julie, are you asking her if she's gonna if she's that upset that she's gonna go to a doctor? And then I was like, oh no, bitch.
Remember, y'all, that is the doctor they found at a tourist bar.
By himself.
Who just likes to go get drinks at a touristy bar.
Who looks like that.
Who looks like a goddamn model.
Smizing up and down, honey, who would have taken all the Tyra beatings in the early 2000s.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Who would have dressed like a homeless person.
All of it.
Yeah. Switch faces if you needed to.
Honey, whatever, domestic violence, like, It
was a wild time, as Tyra says. It was a different time.
It's not her fault. It was the time's fault. And also probably everyone and yours is, because the time's going to come for you. So thank you for pointing a finger at me.
And that was my favorite quote.
Yes,
the time will come for you. When you'll have to be. I love the threat. I love a veiled threat mixed with nonchalance. Complete and utter nonchalance.
I know.
Y'all, if you haven't watched this documentary, you must.
Yeah, we're all obviously referencing the America's Next Top Model documentary, and something happened at the very end where this is what she says. And I agree, because at one point I was like, what does she have on me? I mean, what's going to come out?
Right. Yeah. What about, and they will come for you. I was like, okay.
Oh,
like, do you have pictures of me and my last husband?
I've done nothing and nothing's happened. I don't know. Anyway, but so then, okay, let me get back to this. I think this is so shitty that is interesting about girlhood. So then what happens is, so Sophie this whole time is making a fucking mountain out of a molehill, and then making this a whole thing. And now, because Liz is awesome and she's had this hot ass connection where she made out in a hot way last episode with Villa, and now Villa's here. She's crying to, I don't know, Pedro's like fucking best friend, and being like, this bitchy ass cunt over now is yelling at me, who I'm about to tell you I have cancer. So and also making my life a goddamn hell for no reason. We just had a great day kayaking. So now Sophie even looks crazier, and she is only literally yelling at Liz from across the bar and making herself look bananas.
You're the worst person ever. You're the worst person ever.
Is like, shut up. Shut up.
It also tells you this is not behavior. By the way, Sophie is now 25 years old. And she's still acting like she's 14. Now, as I've said before, I don't know how much we can expect out of someone who had to Narcan her own mother when she was growing up. Because
I know.
She watched her mother. She watched her mother OD. I mean, but at the same time, she's still going on reality television And you got to be aware of some of the things. I'm just kind of over it. I'm over the mean girl, like 14-year-old behavior. I'm over it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like this woman has obviously worshipped the Kardashians this whole time.
Yeah, totally.
God bless. So yes, so at some point, whatever. So yeah, that is what happens. And then the next day we get a little, like Julia and Sophie playing tennis.
Oh, a slide.
I like a slide. Now I'll say this about this picture. I do like this 2-piece that Sophie's wearing. Julia
the less said, the better.
Julia looks like, and I mean this in the best possible way, a mother of 4 who like laundry day was last Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately she has to clean the house and she has to put 2 pieces of clothing on that are left. And so she has a blue cheetah bra and gray shorts with black, like kind of like high toppy kind of sneakers with ankle socks. Like she's too young for ankle socks. Like, and I know that she's pregnant, and I've been knowing she's pregnant. And at this point, the timeline of
she's been pregnant for 4 years.
Right. This outfit's hideous.
It's also very Russians on vacation, to be fair. If you've ever seen Russians on vacation.
But she's not. But yes, I know. But she's a young woman. Remember when she was dancing in the club, the jazzercise exercise?
It's always inexcusable. I also thought when you just showed that, my first thought was someone dressed a mannequin in underwear, and then they thought she needed more modesty, so they put gray shorts on her. It's not good.
No,
it's not good. I think if I was on camera, I gotta say, I understand why Darcy and Stacey do what they do on camera. Because if I was on camera like this, every one of my fits would be thought out. I guess people, you just forget after a while. I just would have never shown up that way. I give a lot of passes to people who are Eastern European because fashion's just not much on their radars. It's just not, especially Russians. It's always like
Yara's like, excuse me, like Yara.
That's a different thing. Okay. That's a different thing. But a lot of Russians, it's like 30 years behind. It's just, that's what they do.
I can hear you.
Travel in Europe and you will see the worst fashions among Russian tourists.
You're not wrong. Listen, you're not wrong. I don't think Germans are that great of dressers.
They're not. They just wear really short things. The men and the women. Shorts on the men. As least clothing as possible.
Short shorts. I do. I don't know how to do a German accent.
Yeah, I do. I wear shorts.
Yeah. Thank you. Good.
I wear some.
Oh my God. That's why you're literally like a musical genius. You're an auditory genius.
I lived in Austria for 2 years. So you got to wear when I was in my 20s.
I knew you in your 20s.
No,
after I knew you?
Yeah, after you knew me. After I moved here. Before I moved here.
To LA?
Mm-hmm. I lived in Germany lived in Austria for 2 years.
Wow, God bless. You think you know someone? Someone?
I got so many secrets and stories.
Well, no, I was like, I knew you in your 20s. Like, when? That's great. Okay.
When I was 24, right out of grad school.
Wow, that's great. That's the time to do it.
Yep, it was. Yeah.
Either go to New York or Europe or wherever you want to go. Do something. Yep. Do something in that pocket, honey.
I was working for operetta. I was working for an operetta company, and we toured. We were in Vienna, and then we were in Graz, where we were based, and then Salzburg in the north.
How fancy.
Just rode around and then met a lot of German speakers and a lot of Germans and a lot of Czechs and I banged a lot of them.
Oh, what a UN tour. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a grad tour of a different time.
Good time.
Oh my God. Okay. So basically, just so God bless. At this point, Sophie turns around to a victim because she's like, look, all of this happened because I don't really ever speak up for myself. And obviously what I wish she would say is remember my fucking crazy ass drunk addicted mother. But at this point, she's like, I was in a relationship for 5 years where I couldn't speak up for myself. Yeah. And I was like, no, but okay. That's Rob's fault.
It made me kind of feel bad for Rob. And that's crazy to say. That is wild.
Yeah, right. I was like, no.
Yeah, I don't think this edit is going to come out the way she wants it to.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a good edit for her.
You know what? I agree with you. I think that all of this is usually what she does in her social life, but she doesn't have to do it on, like 90 Day Fiance, because she only had she got to do a common enemy against Rob. But now,
totally, without Rob next to her, she shows her true colors.
Yes, because now her enemies are women, and literally she picked a cancer fucking patient. She literally, I mean, I just would never. I can't even imagine even thinking I would do that, or even as a comedy writer, even thinking it's like literally the no-go. This person is so vapidly unaware. And she thinks that all of this is going to maneuver well. That's why I bring up her crying to Villa, because I'm like, you don't even know how bad that looks. Like, if she should, I mean, if Pedro like ends up being with her after all of this and after like seeing this, like, I think that you wouldn't be a dignified person, Yeah,
for sure. Totally.
Okay, let's move on. I want to save Courtney for last because, of course, she's my favorite of what happens. Let's move on to Kimbali. So she meets up with Jamal, her son, and Josh. And now I realize, like Josh is on Single Life, and this is how he's in it. Like he's there. Yeah. He's not dating anyone unless you
know Natalie,
Miss Kimberly. It's not.
He is so flirty. We met him at the Christmas party.
Mm-hmm, you did.
And
yes, go ahead.
He was extremely flirty, like with everybody there. And I get it. I get it. I was kind of into it.
It's interesting because when you get to see some people in real life, you get to really experience their unabashed sexual energy in real life.
Yes.
And like as the podcasters, if you listen to any of the podcasters, like across the board, you've talked about Rob, or what was like to meet Rob in real life, or what's it like to meet Florian in real life,
yes. Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, you obviously when you meet anyone in real life, and that's like the visceral energy of like why you should never just be behind your screens. Josh has one too. Josh has one too. The thing about Josh is I had an opinion about him going into the show, which is that I never really thought that he would. I think that he, genuinely didn't seem like he was making decisions from in a place of goodwill, like of someone who wanted love or wanted like a good relationship with someone.
Generous. That's
I felt like I was like, oh, this person is, obviously wants to be famous, and I don't understand the modeling thing. And then I just feel like it was just a lot of him being kind of a weird, flippant fuck boy that like was stringing her along, but also want to make her look crazy, and then be like, look, see, it's not me, but us being like, you're there. I don't make it. And so when I met him, I could not have like a little energy of being like, I don't really know what to think of you. I wouldn't do what you did, and I don't know what to make of you. I will say that it makes me happy to see Kimberly happy with him. I like Kimberly.
He's like flirting with her. He's like the kind of guy who flirt with your grandmother.
Oh, of course.
And that kind of, but y'all, she's like, you want to hug my bra? But Kimbali's going to completely go for it. Josh, let's make Jamal crazy. And I think you know what? I think maybe your relationship's a little tenuous as it is. After you catfished him, saying you catfished your adopted son. Maybe take it easy on your kid for a while.
Like his BFF he's making videos with, at the same time. It's like, also Kimberly's like, I get to be a video hoe, this time it's not him.
My video did the best. No one's talking about that.
The biggest views, the most views. She looks great in blue, by the way. The amount of times I've seen her in blue, I'm so happy that someone did her color theory for her. And then it also makes me feel like someone should do it for me. What? Yes, right?
I totally agree. I love the glow up. I like the hair. The kind of the bob.
Ombre?
Yeah. It's the ombre is a little dated for me, but I feel like the white thing she had on. You're probably gonna show clips of this, but the white thing I like better than the fit that she.
I only have the fit. Yeah, I don't have the white one. This is the fit.
Okay. I gotta say, if I saw my mother going out into it, I would say, well, my mother is going to have sex with a stranger. That's what I would think.
My first thought was, is Kimberly wearing a bra? Because I don't see one at all, and her titties look really firm, which makes no sense for what fucking Jamal says, which is if I brought home a date and her
Googly mooglies.
Mooglies.
Great googly moogly.
Now, when I heard that, I was like, that's one of the rudest things I ever fucking heard. Googly moogly. You can't call a boobie a googly moogly. They're called titties.
Yeah, I don't think they have a very boundary rich relationship.
I wonder if she got her titties done because maybe she got a little bit because they look great.
I think she did.
Because there's not a bra. Where's the bra? Well, maybe where's
also, I don't. They do look like they are standing at attention.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Josh is there.
That's true.
Josh is like,
my nipples are out. My nipples are out.
I'm gonna touch some feet. I'm gonna love
feet.
Gino's like, what? You know.
Well, I'm glad he's not on this episode.
No, boy, I know it.
It's just a joy.
But watch out for the tell-all, honey, because he had. By the way, look how hot Jamal looks.
Oh, and that drill dress. Do you see the meaty tuck?
Yeah, believe me, I tried to take a picture of it, but then I was like, you know what? That's really awkward. Don't do that. But I thought about it.
I was say,
what?
He is, I don't know if we talked about this on our show. He was at the hotel we were at just in New York because they were filming the tell-all. He was on my floor, Jamal. And because I was walking out. This is lore. This is straight up lore. I walked out because I was having a hookup that night of the Ambies when we didn't win.
Wait. Can you please let's go back? Okay. This is amazing. You just happened to be in the same hotel, but you guys saw each other. Okay.
On the same floor. I walked out and I went, hey. And he's like, oh my God. And he came over and talked. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go meet some guy I'm going to hook up with. He's like, oh my God, I'm going to go meet a hookup too. It wasn't a guy though. And
did you guys see each other? Did you guys see each other's hookups? Do you guys go down and see each other's
I did. I was still meeting. He went over here. And I did see a girl. She's quite pretty. But later on.
What's his type?
Petite, kind of Asian girl.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't think that's specifically his type. But
well, I'm sorry. I should say I shouldn't say his type. I should say what did this lady look like? That's
who she was.
Okay.
And well, the thing was,
because I wanted to be like Veronica. I wanted to be like she was
exactly.
Like
no. Okay. Then Matt came down. I didn't even tell him because this thing was in her cups and get another glass of wine. Saw Jamal and of course proceeded to talk. He was FaceTiming Kimbali, and then it's like, here, talk to my mom for a little bit while Jamal was like macking with the girl. And he's like, so what do you want to talk about? And so Maddie and Kimbali talked for like 20 minutes.
Did Matt like show Kimbali the fact that like her son was like,
I don't think so. Yeah. But anyway, that's our story. But Jamal is a total fuckboy. But I will say
that's why he's friends with Josh.
There's something charismatic about him too. I don't really like him. Mostly because I feel like he's a fake sensitive guy. Who'll try to understand you. And girls think, oh my God, this is a guy who's like has empathy and blah, blah, blah. And you can tell he's been to therapy enough, but he's still going to treat you like a dirtbag. So that's the energy he gives off. It's also going to be just a boy at the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to try to tell you he's not like the others. But I'm telling you now, all the women listening, we're all like the others, unfortunately.
That's so funny.
We're all like that.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of energy for us to not be like that. Like I consistently have to, straight men are constantly like that. Gay men are a lot like that too. But we're a lot like that, unfortunately. If you're thinking, are all men like this? Yeah. Sorry to ruin it for you.
No, it's so, here's the thing. I know you've already
gave away the secret.
No, it's just, okay. Everyone listens to everything. Everyone watches everything. I just watched the Love is Blind weddings last night.
Oh,
okay. So what you're seeing right now, like you are saying things that are now making me think about like obviously what happened with like Ashley and stuff like that of like, I think that as women sometimes, and like we're talking, if I get from my experience, like heterosexual relationships, like, or whatever, like somewhat traditional, or like women like have this capacity for being like, what does he think of me? What is he thinking of me? What am I being good for him? Is like, da, 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 da. And like, I hope that he's okay. I hope that he's good. I hope that this is right. And then there's always just like this horrible, nagging, devilish, like fucking demon at the very bottom of your fucking spine that's like, they all are horrible. They all hate you. They all think you're ugly and fat, and they are wishing someone else would come who's better in every way than you. And the moment that person does, they will abandon you completely. And you're like, Okay, I'll be vulnerable. Like there is a part of that like screams at you, you know.
It
and
is the tragedy of Love Is Blind. It is the sole tragedy of Love Is Blind. There's some men who aren't like that, and some men can choose not to be like that. You can choose to have more empathy, but there are a lot of straight men who are great at faking empathy. They're really getting good at it with like therapy speak. These are dangerous guys. And it's like how I talk about there's like a loophole. There's a therapy empathy loophole for straight men where they can get by on it. They know the things to say to make women say, "Oh, he goes to therapy. He's like an enlightened guy."
I've had that happen. I've been a victim of that.
Yes, it is also the same. It's also what I consider the loophole of the men's hair transplant, where now nature has made it the playing field even. Yes, by you being bald. You are cheating death by getting your hair transplant because these women out there don't know that you were bald and now you're reinvigorated and you probably are gross inside. And now you're given new hair, and it sucks because men's ED drugs, you can get those out of a fucking vending machine. But good luck getting Plan B, ladies.
Yeah, I mean, preach on makeup. I mean, I will be your vice president. Tear. Yeah, let's go. Take over.
Anyway, sorry, I hijacked you, but I just think
it's needed.
Guys like Jamal, they seem they seem harmless enough. But I'm telling you, this kind of cosplaying a 21st century guy, when they're with their bros, they're just like all the other guys.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what it is. It's like with people like him and Josh, like you can be like, they're funny, like, and they're going to be smart and they're going to enjoy if you are like, I would talk to them and socially, but like they're fine, but their energy is similar and that energy exists in life. So like, whatever, God bless. I'm talking about that energy in life. Like when you're around that kind of like charming, but like slithery energy.
Slithery. That's a good way to put it.
All you can do is just be as charming as they are to you back and then have the guard of like, you never can really fuck with me. I know.
Totally.
I see you. Like, I see you.
I see you. I see what you're doing.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, buddy, with other people, fine. But like, I'm only saying that if you're in that kind of energy. I mean, Jamal, Josh, I'm happy they found each other and Rob's in there too. So if like, they literally call themselves the bad boys of 90 Day Fiancé. They're not calling themselves like the soft, sensitive listeners that want to show you how to be loved, like, which is fine. They don't have to. And,
how unsexy. Yuck.
Okay. This is what I mean. I don't know. I'm trying to, if the majority of 90 Day Fiancé people are my age and women, and they are because I know my audience, I would say that like mostly, like women want someone who is like, you're hot, you're beautiful, I only see you. And for some reason, I want to financially provide and take care of you and protect you from the elements. Is that okay with you? And you're like, yes. And you're just like, and I will also give you all the money I possibly can from my own job. Great. And I will, do my possible due diligence to like clean up definitely for me and as like much as I can for you, but also you fucking do your work and let's have sex. Like that's all I want, And
their parents are dead, right?
Well, that's either if I like their mom, great. If I don't, then
you're not going to like his mom.
They should live far away. She should like me. She should. I know how to tablescape.
You know what? That's great. I'm telling you, a lot of moms, if you get a good mother-in-law, you lucked out.
You're right.
It's just there, and also it's just another thing to have to worry about. You're already dealing with your boyfriend or your husband. You have to deal with his fucking mother and his fucking father.
I know. I mean, like, listen, I can deal with like maybe one niece. That's it.
Oh, give me a single niece.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's an adult so you can be friends.
Yes, but if she's a little girl and she's cute too, God bless.
Yeah, that's fine.
let's talk about this date real quick. So,
Okay.
you know, obviously she puts on this teddy dress, the googly moogly dress, where she's going to go meet Joe. We met Joe, which everyone's like, short king, short king. She pulls up. Joe's fully waiting for her in like a bike trolley in San Diego. Yeah. I was like, oh,
did you clock this fit?
She's like, are you from Nigeria? I was like, no.
Matt noticed this. I did not notice this. He had on a necklace with the Prince symbol. Like when Prince changed his name.
Yeah, of course. When the artist were known as Prince was like that thing.
That's a choice.
Honey, erotic city, you and me.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what did you think about this date? Both of us thought it was not great.
Immediately I was like, she's not into him.
Yeah, no chemistry at all. Yeah. The other thing is, did you think it was weird to take pictures of each other on a date?
Yes.
Okay. I just thought it was a weird thing to do. Because who gets copies of the picture afterwards? Do you just like give it to each other and put it in a drawer somewhere?
Well, yeah, it's like you don't know each other at all.
No.
It's so funny because I literally just had my dad's 75th birthday where one of the things I did is just like, it's a long table. I did have a Polaroid camera and just like had different pictures taken. But it's because it's like people know each other for the whole time, the whole life. They've known each other or whatever. And it's like, yeah, like this is the time in which you literally just sit across and it's like, who are you? Who are you? It's too hard to have a camera in your face. Yeah. By the way, guess what? There's already a camera in your face. There's now how many cameras do you need?
It's a party, not a one-on-one date where you're where he says, take a sexy, be sexy. And she's like, no, not right now. And she's like, he seems great and sweet, but they all start out great and sweet. Usman did. And I just got to say, he even said he felt a spark, but like she says, I need sexual tension. I agree. I wish she would have said chemistry because I think what she's used to getting from guys is straight up like flirting when they're talking about her body. And I don't think she's used to actual sexual tension or chemistry where you can feel it between someone without having to talk sexually, if that makes any sense.
I totally know what you mean. It's like almost like having had extremes and not really being able to feel what's real, which is like someone who just wants to get to know you, but is being respectful instead of being like, blah, blah, blah,
Totally.
Yes. However, did you also clock this, which is also why I knew she didn't like him at all? So they take the pictures and they're going over the pictures and she's like, nah, not that one. Oh, this one's better because this one's you're smiling. You should never not smile. Creepy as fuck.
She's like, you're a creeper.
Yeah. They said, oh, this one's good. This one's a keeper. That one is just one picture of her.
Just her. Can I have that one? I'm going to put that one on the refrigerator. Yeah. This poor Mike or John, whatever. Joe, we hardly knew ye. We'll never see you again.
No.
Yeah.
I wish you the best, Joe, because you know what? If that's your personality, if you come with that much love and vulnerability, then some person's going to be very lucky to have a Joe in their life.
Yeah.
Someone's going to be very lucky to have a Joe in their life. He loves San Diego. Yeah. He loves Michael Jackson. And Prince. He's from an era, honey. It's like Sheena. He's like, he loves, like a certain era and that's it, you know?
Yeah.
I was like Sheena Easton. I don't know why.
I love Sheena Easton.
I don't know. Yeah. Sheena Easton.
My baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 to 5 and then.
So basically then that happens. Okay. So, obviously, it's a no-go. And let's go into the best part of the episode, which is Courtney and Colty. Oh my God. Okay. So can I just preface this by saying this? You and I and the others, when some other podcasters, of course, went to the holiday party. But before then, we went to the Hunt for Love premiere party. And I need to bring this up because I have thought about this ever since. At that party, Courtney and Colty were not talking.
They were not.
they were not talking. They were not spending any time together. They were not obvious. Like, so the minute that happened, we've now watched it all. And now we're watching them. They're best friends. And I'm like, I don't even understand. Like, you guys do have chemistry. Like, you guys are like talking and chatting. Like, you were all at the same event and you ignored each other like the plague. Like, you didn't know each other. So okay. Yep. Did you experience that too? Have you thought about that?
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. And I think it was all filmed before that party.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. That's crazy. How long ago was that party? It seems like it's 3 years ago.
No, like a year ago, I think. But I do say, we asked about the clips and I'm like, we saw clips of Colt and Courtney living together. And we said, are you guys still living together? And she's like, stay tuned. And you could tell that at that night too, her nerves were kind of getting away from her. I noticed she seemed really nervous, and she had a handler the whole time. She had like either Nicole or one of the other TLC people. She was kind of her handler
to make sure she doesn't say anything.
I think it was just to keep her where because I think she just wasn't in a good place. She was very nervous. Yeah. Okay. I thought about that too.
Yeah. Okay. So, and obviously other things like we're like, I mean, in my heart of hearts, I was like, how could this be real? Like, why would you like this man? Only because I don't know Courtney very well, but we know her even just from what we know from her in the show. She's always been with a lot of
crap men. Yeah. She's been with a lot of crap men.
She's been with a lot of crap men, and she always feels like she's like, I want this for myself. I want someone who's like to be a protector, provider. She's like, almost like I want him to be at some points like rich or whatever, like, or made money. She's always like, she's kind of been that kind of girl, like he should pay for this or whatever. And then she went and then just got like someone who is literally a sponge, like who is a succubus. Like this person is a barnacle and a known barnacle. Like you got
and a cheating barnacle.
Like a known cheating barnacle and we've seen his penis already. We've already seen it.
And it's not good. It's not
That's
good,
why
y'all.
When it says micro cheating, the name of this episode is The Art of Micro Cheating, and it's about him. And the micro part of it is micro penis.
Here's what I theorized. Colt has this weird authenticity that's not really vulnerability. He kind of shows you who he is, but it's really fucked up. But you feel like you're getting a little insight. And here's the other thing. He seems genuinely interested to talk to you, and he listens. That's how low the bar is, ladies. That Colt listens. He actually might not recall anything, but he's actually listening.
This is so hard. So basically, this is basically this type of happens. So Courtney is like, I'll tell you what, I was sent something is hiding, and we get a long monologue that Courtney says. And at first, it is one of the funniest monologues I've ever written. I read it all down. Okay. So this is what it is. It's so funny. And then it gets later on. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, when she first says the first part of the monologue, I paused it and I immediately DM'd her. And I'm like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's one of the funniest things I ever fucking heard in my whole life.
The delivery was incredible.
The delivery was so good. I do have some pictures. I went out with my friends. They were putting a lot of doubts in my head. They're like, Court, you need to go through his phone. I know he's cheating on you and you need to see the proof for yourself. So by the time I got home, I was in full detective mode. I went into Colt's room. I opened the door. He's sleeping. His phone was on the bed next to him. So I'm like, clearly this is a gift from God. So I thought I knew the code because I've been watching him enter the code. But then I'm like, crap, I got it wrong. I got it wrong so many times. I locked out his phone, but then I hit it again. And it unlocked. And first of all, reading, I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my God, you did. I was like, okay. So.
No, it was incredible.
I know. Okay. I was like, this is fucking like CSI. So I was like, oh my God. So I'm going through it and I'm like, he's messaging all these other women on social media. And oh my God, I put it.
Oh,
it's like
I
horrible.
love it.
Okay. I'll put it back. Okay. I'm missing the phone on social media. And then he's like, to this other girl, I love you, I want you. And they're like planning to meet each other. Like, you're homeless, you're jobless, like you have erectile dysfunction, you have a broken leg. I'm your caregiver. I'm your best friend. Like, I'm loving you, but you're telling another girl you love her. And like, yeah, the audacity. Oh my God. It's like the most, beautiful monologue of being like, fuck you while I'm putting on makeup and she looks gorgeous and he's disgusting. Look at her doing all her skincare. Look at her cute bathroom with her nice, beautiful parents. I hate him. I'm just like, I'm watching this and I'm like, oh my God, Courtney, this is crazy.
Did you notice that is the same headband that Whitney wore, I believe, from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives for season 2 and 3? Whitney wore that headband a lot.
Oh my God. I mean, it looks almost, yes, like the poverty headbands from it's like,
I think it is a headband you use for like your hair and makeup. Yeah. I think it's one of those, but Whitney wore a headband like that for a lot.
Oh my God.
But she's a fucking superstar. And I hated her the first season. And the second season, I was like, what is she doing when she walked over Demi's dead body to get back? And on the third season, I'm like, you're brilliant. You're a star. I'm obsessed with you.
Yeah, I want to watch you just like buffalo step all over these bitches.
I want to watch you.
Let's go to Chicago.
Take off.
Did you see her?
I did not see her.
Okay.
But I want to watch her take over the world.
Yes, truly. But I would go see her in Chicago.
Me too. Totally. The vocals I heard were not great. I don't care. You don't have to be great to be Roxy Hart.
Yeah, you certainly don't. I mean, you don't have to be great to be Sally Bowles. Yes,
that's true. You have to be a decent actress to be Sally Bowles.
Truly,
and you have to. True.
Yeah, I think that you have to. I mean, I guess you can really turn a lot of belts into head voices, which I guess is.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, for Roxy.
For some people, not me. I turn every head voice into a belt. That's my problem.
That's your look.
My problem. My toxic trait.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, then it cuts to God bless. So that's her. We're like, oh my God, girl. And then it cuts to Colt, and he's like, well, Courtney went through my phone. I woke up, my phone wasn't by me, so I hobbled over to her room and I found her there with her phone, and she was like, get out. She graciously kicked me out. All my stuff was by the side of the road, and she called me an Uber. I'm like, she had the grace to call you a fucking Uber?
Yeah.
And the way that he set this up was almost like, are you trying to make us
kind of, yeah,
feel bad for you?
He was. He changed a little bit more when he was talking about how he's ashamed of things, but the beginning was something. I said on our show that I don't think he's trying to change, but I think this might have been the first time Colt has felt a little shame. In other words, you're like, nope.
No, I think that he's certifiable something.
Yeah, I mean, Matt didn't agree with me, so I think that's totally.
What did he say? Well, I guess
he said I don't know. I don't think so. This was all just the same thing.
Same old, yeah. And he's doing the exact same thing.
Colty's gonna Colty.
Yeah.
He's always gonna do this. He thinks of women like blow-up dolls.
He needs to find a rich Brazilian woman that likes him. Yeah. He needs to find a sugar mama.
That's hard. Yeah. And also probably in 2 episodes, he's going to go to Brazil after this. And
really?
Because that woman, we've seen that woman's face, which means she's probably signed a release.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That was a professional opinion. Basically after this, what happens is then we get to the sit downs. And we're going to pick it up on probably the next episode, but it starts with, he's at a hotel, right? And then obviously Courtney goes to talk to her parents, and her parents have been so almost, they're like comically too nice, right? Like they are comically too lovely to have dealt with this, so much so that her sweet, angelic, purest heart mom is like, well, it was just, time because he had overstayed his welcome.
One of our listeners said that she reminds them of the woman from Shoebox Greetings, and it's all I can see now.
Oh my God,
Maxine.
Yes.
It's all I can see.
She looks like a teacher that I had. She almost every time I was like, you look like I had you as like a teacher when I was like 7, She's
just so benign and wonderful. She's just, both the parents are like, just, hi, Courtney.
I know it.
Didn't work out.
This time you weren't, but not because of you, honey. It's because there's a lot of bad people. Well, we certainly tried. All of us. You're just like, you were so beautiful. So then Courtney has to go talk to him. And like, she puts on all her makeup. She was fucking great. Like I said, she goes to him now.
I don't know if I can put my lashes on. My lashes keep falling off because I'm crying. I know.
See, the thing about it is Courtney is like giving us like a lot of emotion. Like when she is vulnerably crying and she's really upset. I am mad.
She hasn't done this a lot, actually. She doesn't do emotion.
I know it.
Yeah, and she did it on Hunt for Love, and she did it here. She is
over Colt.
Because y'all, here's the thing. She was really in love with him, and you cannot fake this. She was in love with the guy.
I think that she was just like, we found each other in a crazy place and she like, they're not also saying this, like to my mind, I'm like, they're both on the show. They both have been on the show for the past like 10 years. So like, let's just say of all the things in this world, let's just say that you were on some sort of weird microcosm where then you thought maybe you were falling in love with someone who had a very similar experience on this weird show than you. And so you're understanding the world in a weird way where you're working together. Like they can't talk about that, but that's probably another like huge defining moment for them. But okay, let's want to get to this and I'm not. So basically he comes over. Now we get a shot of him, honey. He has to roll himself down this dark hallway and he looks like Dead Man Rolling. I mean, he knows it's coming. I can't even believe it. I saw this hallway. I'm like, and then he's like upset about it. He's just like,
it looks like the motel is under construction at the same time.
Why did someone just decide to did someone just mop that floor? Is this a bad time for him to go down that hallway? There's if you don't see the picture I put up, there's literally like a yellow,
holy God,
janitor sign, honey. I mean, freshly wiped floor.
Yeah. Smells like vinegar.
Yeah.
Not good.
So the worst thing ever happens, which is that, again, Colty decides to make him the victim. And the way he does it is like, look, I never thought that Courtney saw me as a man. I mean, I just wasn't because I broke my leg and I was living with her and I was feeding off, everything that her parents were giving me. I was just sponging off of her because of all of that. I was never looked at like a man. And there Diana was just letting me pretend to be whoever the fuck I wanted to be.
Right.
Not a real person in a different
Which is a way that something I need. Which is something I need to feel like the man. I need this woman, this unknowable woman who I can treat like a blow-up doll. Because as soon as I get to know her, then I can't fuck her anymore.
When is he going to see his pattern?
Never. Actually, he kind of can. That's the craziest thing. But he can't break out of it. Someone like Gino can't see his pattern. Colty kind of can.
I'm so sorry. Do you know off the top of your head, what did his ex-wife say, the one that he married after Jessica? Vanessa? What did she say what did she say that she left him for? Because she broke up with me and left me. And
he cheated on her.
Oh, is that what? Yeah. Okay. All right. So
he's done all of them.
Yeah, he's a nightmare. Literally, Courtney gives us the last moment of like her vulnerable heart. She goes, I showed him unconditional love and he showed me I'm naive.
Oh,
did that break your heart?
Yeah. I think she does deserve happiness. She needs to work on her own self-worth a little more. We all do. But she needs to believe. I don't know if she believes she's worthy of love. And that's really important because to believe you're worthy of love means you won't take shit like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it must be hard though to see your beautiful parents who just like go hand in hand or like, you're just like, well, you guys just were so easy for you. And she feels like it's not. I just want to also say like, there's two parts of this, which is that the act of dating means that you have to open up your heart and you're going to be hurt. And there are going to be people that are going to like not treat you well. It's just the part of it. It's just like how when you work out, literally like you today, you are tearing apart your muscle fibers, right? Yep. And you're rebuilding. That is the act of why you're in pain. That is like, that's the part of it. Like you just like, you can't just be like, well, I'm tearing my muscle fibers. No, it's like, well, they're going to get stronger.
I love it how you did a callback.
I try. Yeah. Improv training. I love you. We did the entire episode.
This was so great. I think the single, I was kind of like humana on the single life now. I want Vanya to date a better guy. Mm-hmm. And I think if we could get 4 more dates for Kim, and we could see Larry, and the other one, and the other woman, and the other girl. I think this could be interesting. I'm a little worried about how they're going to do 20 episodes because I think we're going to go a while.
Are we going to get more people?
I don't think so. I think we're going to get
these people. Okay. Yeah. Because just in life, I want Tyree back really bad. And at the end of wherever we are but before the 90 days, I've realized after this episode from last night, I want Emma. I need Emma to be a part of Single Life too. Because I want to see her.
Oh, the one who was on B90?
Yes.
Oh, I can't.
That's obviously brand new, fresh. Obviously.
Yeah.
I know. I fell in love with her the last episode. I'm now.
I just think she's just not interesting. But I would enjoy seeing her date in Los Angeles because it would be ridiculous.
Yeah, like Natalie. Do you think they'll ever have Natalie back on?
Natalie's going to be Hunt for Love. I think we're going to get Natalie on a new season of Hunt for Love. I want a child.
Oh, I know.
Just being nuts.
Oh, from your lips to God's ears. Okay. Yeah. I love you so much. Obviously, you have a beautiful podcast. It's called Reality Gaze. Now, just go ahead and tell us a little bit of like everything you're following. Obviously, you do 90 Day Fiance. What fun things are you following right now?
What fun things? We just finished Suddenly Amish on our Reality Gaze RG Plus. We kind of hated it by the end. But it was interesting. Love is Blind is coming. Yeah. We just finished Love is Blind. Also, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 4. We're putting that on our YouTube. That's the big thing right now is our YouTube. We're starting to drop that on March 12th. So I would say if you haven't watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, what are you doing with your life? It is a fantastic series.
It's so good. It's like kind of like what Real Housewives wanted to be, which is like authentic relationships. You know,
totally.
like that's interesting. Yeah, and like this will be a collab video on YouTube as well. So it'll be great.
We're going all in on YouTube in 2026. The kids have been talking about it.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Everyone follow Reality Gaze Pod.
We're at Reality Gaze Pod on Insta, Reality Gaze Podcast on TikTok. And you can find me at Jake It or Fake It.
Yeah. And of course, Patreon. You have a Supercast.
Yeah, RG Plus. And we have Supercast and then our Apple subscriptions.
I love you guys so much. And I love you so much. And thank you so much for coming on.
I love this idea for you of doing the fits and doing the clothes. I love it.
I love the fact that you like love this headband. That makes me so happy.
Oh, it's so great.
Also, like look at her. Like, was that Olay back there? I love looking at products. Look at her products back there. Yes.
And she's got the kind of the smoky eye kind of still going on, but she kind of looks like a little bit like a Gelfling right there in the Dark Crystal because the makeup's not done.
Yes, right. We're talking about Courtney right now when she's in her doing her bathroom monologue. Yes, Courtney also Courtney loves like a coral like shimmery eyeshadow.
She loves that. It actually works for her.
It looks so beautiful. I know.
With her blue eyes. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. Color theory. Yeah. Kimberly. Okay. Anyway, other than that, you can of course follow me. Let me let you go. I love you so much. I will. Okay. You can follow me. I am at Chris L. Farah, of course, on TikTok. I am also on Instagram. I have a Patreon. I have Facebook. You can follow Chris Farah there and the Vanity Farah group as well, of course. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, please give me 5 stars wherever you are doing it, plus a comment, and then also follow me, subscribe, give me a comment on any video you see, and I will reply back. Thank you guys so much for listening. We do 2 quick breaths just to like kind of ground everyone. This is just a little moment of somaticness. And the good thing about this is the more and more you can get in touch with how you are feeling in the moment, then you don't have to worry about how other people are feeling about you. It's kind of like we were talking about is getting in touch with yourself so that you don't have to, worry so much about it. It's those stupid men, honey, those bad men out there.
They're everywhere.
2, ready? Out.
That was good.
One more. Thank you for being present.
Me for the evening.
Honey, thank you for being present in the moment and letting it all go. Other than that, take care of yourselves and one another. Stand up for what you believe and make art. We'll talk to you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.